Hi everyone, today we're going on a little hiking adventure. Hopefully we're going to discover the remains of an old World War II army bunker that I've been researching that's in the area. So join me as I explore the trails and uncover some history and enjoy the great outdoors as we go. Let's see what I can find. So we're just coming up to somewhere that used to be one of my old haunts when I was a youngster. This used to be a go-kart track. You wouldn't believe it now. This must have been abandoned for probably 20 odd years or so now. You can see it's just covered in buddleias. You can just make out the little track where they had the tiny cars for the little toddlers. I'll try and find an old archive picture of this place when it was in its heyday, but I think the last time I came here was probably about 35 years ago. Well, the fence is down, so it'd be rude not to take you in and just go and have a little look at the track. So that was the old pay kiosk. Used to line up here. Used to be really busy. It's crazy. So here's the old track. I'm pretty sure we used to go this way around it. It's just been sat like this for years now. It's a shame. I can remember getting kicked off here because I was here with some of my friends and one of them crashed into the back of me, and that was it. They thought we were messing around. So straight off, straight out. I was really cheesed off. Anyway, let's get on with the mission in hand, see if we can find that bunker. Right, I want to try and get the other side of those trees over there, but unfortunately it's a main road and there's absolutely no pavements. It's quite busy, so I'm going to take a left hook up here, take a little detour, and I'll see you on the other side. coming up now to one of the old railway bridges. The bridge is gone now. This used to be part of the old steam railway. I think this shut down in the 60s. I remember walking along this when I was a child. Great fun exploring. I reckon this diversion's added about a mile to this journey. Hopefully it's going to be worth it though. Just coming up to another old bridge from the railway line. This one's intact. I do remember walking across that as a kid. And that's the way we're going. At the moment I'm walking through the grounds of an old mansion house, and although it's open to the public, the gates are closed at the moment. I believe there is a permissive path that goes through here, so I'm hoping I'll be alright. My only other problem is that where we're trying to get to is the other side of this house, which does mean crossing some private land. But we'll see if we can get to that when we come to it. Amazing what you find when you're out walking. A little old cottage here, completely derelict, falling to pieces. How long's that been here for? Okay, I can see daylight now. Coming to the end of these woods. And then we've got some farm fields to try and get across. So I'm just going to have a little look. Make sure there's no one around. No animals. So I do believe that this is private land, and obviously I know technically I shouldn't be here, shouldn't be on this land, but I'm thinking if I stick to the rules, make sure gates are shut, don't damage anything, don't scare any animals, then hopefully it'll be alright if I get seen. Obviously if I do, then I'll just leave by the quickest route. Okay, now I'm over. I'm going to try and stick by the hedges and stay out of sight. If I can get across these fields quick, and hopefully we'll be in the set of woods where I believe that this bunker is, and I'll tell you a bit more about it. Don't think I get too many thorns. Right, this is someone's crops, so I'm definitely going to stick to the edges. Oh, the gate's opened. Okay. I was trying to be quiet there. Right, let's just skip through this bit as quick as possible. You can see there's someone's breakfast there tomorrow. That's nice, they put a stile here for us to get over. Right. Oh, back to the hedge. I've got to admit, it's not an easy one to get to today. Quite a lot of walking. So if I can give you a bit of history, I've been looking up all about like old World War II structures, things that have been left behind, things that have been hidden, and I started to read up about these operational bases. So these were for the auxiliary army. I think they're a bit like Dad's army, but these were the next form of defence. And the bunker that we're looking for, which I believe is partially collapsed, is somewhere in these woods. But these guys would have been your, just your local everyday types, your butchers, your bakers, your vicar, whoever it might be. And they were all sort of taken on board with the British Army, trained, and I believe they had to build these bases themselves, so they would have dug it all out and built it themselves outside of their normal work. And if Hitler and his invasion came across to these shores and they got past our sea defences, and these guys were trained to kill, and literally if they didn't make it they would have to kill themselves. That was it, they were the last form of defence. Quite scary when you think about it. Right, so somewhere in these woods here, hopefully. But I've got to try and find a way in and not get seen by anyone. Right, I'll catch you in there. Right, found my route in, so obviously it's a well-trodden path. Nice of someone to leave a ladder here. And up we go. Holy shit. I think I found it straight away, guys. There's a massive depression in the ground there. I don't know if you can see that. I've got to be careful, I'm quite close to some houses here. And also just the fact that it's a hole in the ground and I don't want to fall in. Yeah, there's definitely a structure down in there, look at that. Wow. That's unbelievable. Right, I'm going to try and get myself around the other side and have a bit more of a look. There's a hole in the ground here. I don't know what... Perhaps another collapse or something like that. So basically these shelters or bunkers, underground things, would have had like an entry shaft somewhere, normally a brick, which would take you down into the underground bunker. And I believe, yeah, there's another hole here. These could be badger holes. Yeah, there would have been an area where the guys had all their kit, their ammunition. and then an area they'd sleep, and from there an escape route out. So I'm not sure which way round I'm looking at this bunker, but we'll have a good check around it. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look how deep that is in the ground. So this has obviously collapsed many years ago, as you can see. There's trees growing out of it as well. But this is where these guys were stationed. This is where they would sleep and hide and be prepared for whatever was coming for them. It's quite a way down there. I think I'm going to brave it and see if I can get down there and just have a little look, get you a bit closer, show you a bit more stuff. I can't find any hatch anywhere, so I guess this is the only way down. Oh wow. Oh. Here we are, guys. So I'm probably sat quite a lot higher than what the army guys would have been sat in here, because obviously all the debris for, I don't know, what, 80 years? But there's another bit over there, and to my left, I think that's just tree roots. No, I can see something down there. Oh wow. I wonder if that's the escape route. I'll have a look down there in a minute. Let's pop over this side and have a look. There's probably not a lot to see, but I don't know if you can see that. That's the corrugated metal. That formed the roof. Now, down here in this archway, there should be, and I'm not going to be able to get down there, but there should be like another little entranceway just down there, which I believe would have gone through to a small room and the hatch that came out. I've not been able to see the hatch or find that. That's well covered. How amazing though. Built so many years ago in case of invasion. Right, so what we're looking at the moment is a load of tree roots, but underneath those tree roots there's a little crawl space, and I know it's not safe, but I'm going to see if I can show you guys through to that, because that's the whole point we've come up here. And what I have done, I've sent a Google Maps link to someone I know, so they know where I am in case anything was to ever happen on one of these explores. But I've got my torches. We're going to go and have a look now. Torches on. Let's go and have a look. Wow. Oh, this is sketchy. This is well sketchy. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. There's a pipe there. That would have gone straight to the ground level. I can see another, what maybe is a ventilation pipe. Right, I'm going to try and get through this bit as quick as I can, because it looks kind of cool in there. Let's go. Oh wow. That's the ceiling, guys. But that there, that is the escape hatch, or the bolt hole, whatever they would call it. Escape chute. It'd be rude not to go and have a look from the outside. At least I know I'm safe in this bit. Just so you can see it from the outside. I'm not going to hang around too long because there is houses right behind me. But here we go. Let's go back in. And there we are, guys. We found it. We found the underground auxiliary operations base. Right, as long as I get past this bit, I'll be happy. I'm going to be covered in mud. People are going to wonder what I've been up to first thing on a Sunday morning. Here we are. We're back out. Wow, amazing. How cool is that? Finding a bit of history after all these years. Listen, thanks for coming along, guys. Really appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind putting a like, putting a comment and subscribing to the channel, that would be amazing. Right, thanks guys. Time to make my escape now. And I'll see you on the next one.